let me start by saying this. I love men. I love men so much. I love the way they talk. I love the way they walk. I love their sense of humor. I love their intellect, especially black men. I'm really only talking about black men. I love the way they got the waves in their hair, the way they line themselves up. I love when a man shaves his beard close to his face. You know, I love a good one on his face. Nice waves, nice teeth, nice brown skin. I love it when men are receptive and when they can, express their emotions effectively and get their point across effectively. I like when men teach me things. I love men. However, when I decided to decenter men and make it so that marriage and having children weren't my main priority of why I wanted to, let's say, lose weight or do something different with my hair or do something different with my makeup or, just position myself in a way that was more appealing to men, my life became so much better. My life became so much fuller and so much more fun. Things started falling into place for me that hadn't fallen into place before, right? So I think that women should understand that this decentering men idea is not to say that you hate men, but it's to say that your life is so good and so full and so fulfilling that a man is just something extra. Anything he does is something extra. Whether you get married or not, it's something extra, you know? So in 2026, figure out whether or not you're making upgrades and changes to your life in the hopes of getting a man or getting married or putting yourself in a position to obtain those things. And if you are, there's no real issue with positioning yourself for the man that you want. You want to be in a relationship, all that stuff. That's cool. There's no real problem with that. The issue becomes when you're doing it out of lack. You're doing these things because something's missing within you. You're doing these things because something's missing in your life. Make sure that all your ducks are in a row in your life. At least have a season, a period where you're getting yourself together outside of relationships, outside of wanting a relationship. Make sure you're getting yourself together just for you, just for the sake of you. And so when a nice man come along, he's not your entire life. He's not the highlight of your life. He's not the cake and everything is the icing. I'm telling you, when I decentered men, it was like, damn, they really programmed us to think that the whole reason to be beautiful is for the pleasure of men, and it's just not true. The whole reason to have success, to be well-mannered, to be feminine, if you will, is for the pleasure of men. And it's not true. Once you shift that mindset, life becomes so much better. Okay? My name is Brene Alexandria. I'm an author, life coach, and workshop facilitator. And if you have any questions about this, you can always hit me up in my DMs. All right.